Well, I want to take a moment first and just say thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. This is our 5th year doing this, and it's cool to see what we've built. Myself and 3 other maniacs started this company 13 years ago, and one of the guys addicts. And to see what we've built, to see the team that we have is amazing. Jen, Megan, they talked about the importance of having teams when you accomplish big things and you tackle big mountains, and we have an awesome team, and so I'm proud of that. I always have the awesome job of coming up here after we have world record holders. Last year we had a gold medal Olympian. We got movie creators. We got guys repping hip-hop icons. And then I have to come up here and get everyone excited about AI and data. That's always my tough job here, so that's what I'll try to do. So last year on this exact same stage at their summit in 2025, I talked about what we were doing with AI. These guys talked about AI. Greg mentioned something about AI. AI has permeated every aspect of our business. So last year I came up here and I talked about how we were building an agent that was going to take all of the data that we had for all our clients, for all the channels that they had, all the years that they've been running with us, looking at campaigns that month over month, year over year, comparing them to your industry, comparing to your competitors, looking at your website, and all this sort of cool stuff. And I talked about how we were going to build an agent that worked alongside our account managers and our digital managers to service our clients. And it's cool to see that now, a year later, we've done that. We built an AI agent that allows you to go in. You can see here's a screenshot from our platform's Kudos, and you can ask anything you want to know about your marketing. Tell me about my marketing over the last 30 days. It's going to use all these cool tools that we've built for it to go in there, analyze your marketing, analyze your competition, benchmark it against the industry, figure out areas that you can improve, areas that you can have opportunities, and how you can improve your marketing. And this is all good and great, and I'm really, really excited about it. But I'm always the visionary of our company looking ahead, and I think this is great, but now what? We've all seen the power of AI and the amazing things it can do for you. And analyzing is only one step. But how amazing if we could take it a step further and start actually making action, doing things for us. And so without further ado, I would like to introduce what we call DAiM. DAiM is a digital AI manager. And let me just give you a look at DAiM. I'm not going to lie, for most of you guys, this probably looks really intricate, probably boring. I love this thing. This is my desktop background on my computer. I Google over it. I love this thing. So this is essentially the brainchild we've been working on here at Max Connect. This is, to go into what this is doing here, imagine where we're setting up a campaign parameters for a client, right? They have these objectives, they goals, they can do that. We set it in here into DAiM, our digital AI manager, who is our core orchestrator agent. He's going through now, he's connected to every single platform you're running on, all your Google ads, Meta ads, Reddit, TikTok, you name it. Bring it into all one unified central data layer. And we're now layering on intelligence that we built for it to look at the customer journeys, look at your performance, look at your ROAS, look at competitive analysis, look at your total digital footprint. But most importantly, the biggest thing we're working on is this right here. Jen mentioned something about lenses. She talks about how when she was on Everest, when she looked through the lens of those pink lenses, everything looked cotton candy, it looked nice. It completely changed the view and the perspective for her. And that is what we've been working on here at Max Connect more than anything, is to make sure that when we do all this, when our agentic AI system that we're building executes for our clients, executes for our campaign, analyzes stuff, it does it through the right lens. We've always looked at things a little bit differently here at Max Connect than other agencies, and we want to make sure that our agentic AI system does that. So we've been teaching it, we've been training it. We've been uploading what we call our digital Bible. We've been giving it system knowledge. We've been giving it constant feedback loops of like, yes, this is a good optimization, no, this wasn't. But what our goal here is to not only to have AI to be able to interpret and analyze and give us information, but to act and execute. To actually go into our campaigns and change budgets, optimize the best performers, shift between different channels, change the creative, change the website landing pages, all in real time, all done autonomously based on the information we give it. We'll skip through this one. And you ask, like, why? I'm always asked that question, why are we doing this type of things? You know, and if I always look at it through the lens of my clients. Well, what does this mean to me? That's cool, you guys are being more efficient, you're being more, quicker to information. We're going to have stuff that's done autonomously. It's going to create efficiencies. And why? To me, this is more time spent on our purpose. There's been a ton of questions about how's AI going to replace jobs? What's AI going to do to the landscape? For our industry, it's been a huge influx for everyone. It's been scaring a lot of companies. And to me, I look at it like I'm not afraid of it at all. Jeff was talking about this earlier, but it's like, to me, if you look at any sort of revolution that's happened throughout the history of the world, from the wheel to the fire to industrial revolutions to technology revolutions, on the backside of that has been more prosperity, not less. Right? You look at all those things, it doesn't lead to less jobs. It doesn't lead to a lesser economy. It always leads to more, as long as you're positioned in the right place. And AI is going to replace all of our tasks. We do a lot of tasks at this agency, right, for our clients. We upload ads, we shift creative, we optimize campaigns, we look at budgets, we make sure we hit right CPMs, we make sure we hit contracted impressions, and all those deliverables, and all those are great tasks, but that's not our purpose. Our purpose is growing our client's business. And DAiM will replace all the tasks, and they'll turn every single manager at our company into a strategist who will be able to spend more time on our clients. How cool would it be if you sat down with a client at an onboarding meeting and you went over all their information? What are your campaign parameters? What are your objectives? What are your target market? What are you trying to achieve? And you type that all into a system. You hit enter. Then you talk to them. You ask them how their life's doing, how their kid's doing. You get to know them. The personal experiences we were all just talking about. And at the end of that meeting, they say, hey, when are we going to be live? And you're like, we already are. And not only are we are live across platform, a holistic approach, super sophisticated, super hyper-targeted, all through the lens that we just talked about, and we can do it in 15 minutes. How amazing could you adapt to your competition at that point? You could hear something about your competitors doing something, a big change in the industry, and you can adapt in real time. And last but not least, what if instead of constantly sitting here to analyze past data, we were actually using AI to predict future outcomes? And without further ado, excuse me, I've hit the back button on accident. That is all I have for you guys today, so thank you. Appreciate you guys coming out. I'll turn the time over to Phil. So.